Hello, we are back with another film review, and today I had to watch All Hallow Eves. Now, what the fuck did I watch? It's literally, it's like, okay, so many people are familiar with the Art the Clown, and I believe this is one of the first films that he got introduced with. And I remember I started this film a while ago, but I never finished it. And my goal is to watch All Hallow Eves, All Hallow Eves 2, and rewatch the Terrifier films. So I thoroughly enjoyed the Terrifier films. This film in particular, you follow some characters, I believe a parent or a babysitter, and I think a parent, she has two kids that she's watching over, and they get this tape in the mail. And this tape in the mail has 3 short anthology series type of tales that involve a slasher villain and a victim, usually centered around a woman, right? So she watched the first 2 videos with her kid, and then watched the last videos by herself. This movie in itself, it follows a very similar format with something that was going to be an anthology within itself, right? If something's very similar to a VHS film or an horror film, when you think like, okay, each anthology series may have a similar theme, it's going to be different. No, it was copy paste, same shit, other than you're changing who's doing the actors, right? So with that, I do not recommend this film. Right now, you got that piece. Don't watch it. Right now, I'm gonna go into spoilers. So the first segment follows this bull-like creature. I actually like the way this was beginning, and I was actually intrigued by this one, right? So it had a very similar format. They were unaware of what the creature was inside the context of the film that they was being watched. And it was just attacking these women just one by one. The second thing was, again, like, this time it was an alien. It was just preying on this woman, seeking her out, and she really didn't know what was going on, and then she turned into, like, this alien turned into, like, a slasher, right? And then you have the final segment with Art the Clown. And not that this was a bad segment, but I felt like it lost a lot of steam because we just seen it done twice over with the alien segment, and then also this hideous Boyle-like character of like, okay, this is a slasher galore. They all have the same beats, and by the time I got to Art the Clown, I was kind of bored. I felt like I've seen this before within the same context of the same film because it's a different actor doing it. Yes, it does have a sense of like variety, but it's like, nah, I'm not really feeling it because it's following the same beat with a different final girl. And so in the context of the film, she gets killed. I do have like the initial shock of when he pulls out a firearm. I don't know why. It just seems like a cardinal sin. I feel the same way when I saw Terrifier 1, but when the first time I saw Terrifier 1 or 2, I was completely terrified because it's a cardinal rule. If you're going throughout the course of a story, even a short story, using a knife, you gotta use a knife. You gotta stick with a knife. The fact that you pull out a gun is terrifying, is horrifying. I'm not expecting it. Even if I know it's coming down the pipeline, I don't know it's coming down the pipeline. It's very shocking. It's very surprising. So that get me. And then you transverse in the world. The way that the body was left in the aftermath was horrifying. So yeah, that segment was good, but I do see, like, if they didn't have the previous ones, or like if they stood by themselves, then like, okay, it would have been a much better film. The second segment, I hate it. I really do. Could have really done without it. Maybe it's the lack of not knowing a lot of context for these things, and the fact that you're not, it's one thing to like go through a course of the film and not knowing why the killer does the thing that they do, not know his motivations, right? But when you have multiple killers, multiple segments, and multiple videos of these different killers and stuff like that, and they don't have any motivation, and you don't know what's going on in the context, it's kind of very jarring. It's very tiring. It's very repetitive, and I'm kind of past it, right? The kills weren't even all that, to be honest. The first segment I did enjoy a lot, and I do like the early appearance of Art the Clown. But again, I do not recommend this film. I do appreciate what it gave us. It did give us Art the Clown, and I'm hoping that All Hallow 2, which I have not seen before, will be a much better film. Have you seen All Hallow? What are your thoughts? Leave a like, comment down below, and as always, subscribe. please subscribe. You already made it to the end of the video. Might as well subscribe for more content, as I will be going through the All Hallows franchise as I do Hallow 1, 2, and then the Terrifier films. But yeah, subscribe. And as always, jaritos on me.